School head coach Rob Hawkins, players Gracie Fortney, Bristol Toth, and Andrea Rockwell. Rob, a few comments on the game, then we'll field questions.
Yeah, no problem. Obviously, turnovers were the big thing. Their pressure is good. They're long, they're athletic. We knew that coming in. And we knew if we could break it, we would have some opportunities to score. And if you look at Andrea and Bristol's numbers, once we were able to get past that, that was true. It's just, we just turned it over too much. And we were probably I haven't looked at points off turnovers, but I have to believe that a huge part of their offense was thanks to that. So that's a big thing. Like I said, I thought we were breaking it the right way. Trying to come up the middle, trying to see where the traps were coming from. But unfortunately, we could not move the ball quick enough to get it out of it half the time. And, give James Monroe credit. Like I said, they're a very good team. Long, athletic, they play hard. So I'll give them a lot of credit to that, too.
Questions?
What was it like being back here for you, and especially with this group? I know it's not necessarily a moral victory kind of deal, but you guys lost maybe your most experienced player halfway through the season and kind of went in a direction that I don't think a whole lot of people thought you were going to go.
No, we lost a 4-year starter, our best shooter, career, 38% three-pointer shooter, something like that. And we went through some growing pains, but it didn't last long. I thought, Gracie stepped up second half of the year. Kenny Linville stepped in the starting lineup, and those two developed a chemistry as the season went on. And our front court, who was pretty consistent all year, they stepped up too. Ava McGill played well down the stretch. These two on either side, they had great seasons. Did a good job finishing, did a great job on the board. And as the season went on, their assist numbers went up. So it was one of those things where we lost someone and everybody improved to make up for that. And I think that's why the second half of the season we played so well, is because every other player, the two bench players, Gabby Milnes and Dakota Davison, they both played better down the stretch. We ended up winning 8 of our last 10, I believe, after this loss. But I think just as a group, they made up for that together, and that was huge. Like I said, the guard combo, they did a great job, take care of the ball there the second half of the year, getting the ball where we needed it, and that chemistry, sometimes you can't predict that. So I give Kennedy and Gracie a lot of credit for that.
Gracie, as the only guard sitting up here, can you just talk a little bit about what it was like trying to handle their pressure and maybe just, how difficult it was at times, but then at other times knowing that if you could get the ball to a couple of these girls beside you, there was a good chance they could score?
It was pretty hard. Once we got into the rhythm, we were breaking it, but then we kept on losing it.
Do you think it was their speed or their length and physicality that kind of made more of a difference?
I'd say both. I feel like we wanted it, but I feel like they wanted it more. And the length they had was bigger than us, the speed, too.
The Dunlap girls are a handful. And defensively as well as offensively. I don't think there's any question.
I was going to say, rebounding-wise, you guys have been great all year, offense and defense. Tonight, if you look at it, 49-41, the rebounding category is still pretty strong in that. What can you say about your team's effort on the boards pretty much all year, and especially tonight?
Well, we have been a good rebounding team. That's one reason we've had success this year. We've done a good job kind of containing teams. They're kind of a different team because they fly in a lot. You have you have at least 3 of them who hit the boards, and you have to find them. So I did think that it hurt us at times, the way they were coming in. But overall, I thought we had a good night on the boards, considering everything else that went wrong. And these two, along with Ava, anytime that we control the boards, we're a pretty good team. And that's another thing that's improved as the years going on, is limiting second shots. Like, we didn't do enough of it tonight, but I was proud of the effort there.
Did you come here when your dad was coaching? Like as a little girl, were you here when Lincoln played?
Yes.
What was it like for you to play in this environment then? I guess I'm sure you're obviously familiar with the history of Lincoln's girls basketball program and how often they've been here. So to get back to this stage and be a part of that, what was it like for you?
I mean, it's a huge deal these days, and I was here for soccer states, and playing in the environment is so much different than playing at home or away. Everything is just so much more energy, and you have to be ready for the pressure, and everything you just have to go with.
Any further questions? All right, thank you. Girls, you may take these
Thank you.
cards as a memo that's Bristol team.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
I didn't try them out. The lemons.
No more lemons.
Oh, yeah, I did all right. That was all right.
All right, members of the media, we have James Monroe High School head coach Sherry Helvey, players Kendall Long, Maya Dunlap, and Lydia Dunlap. Coach, a few comments on the game and we'll field questions.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of respect to Lincoln. What a wonderful group of people. Coach, he's such a nice man, and lots of respect for them. Just, you know, it's a tough defense, and that's how we teach it, and that's how we play it. And once you get a few turnovers and a little bit of momentum, it's nice to see that happen. So these three played phenomenal defense, I thought, and it just kind of gets you into that offensive movement too. Sharing the basketball. I haven't looked at assists, 15 assists, so I could use some more, but I'll take that one. But just getting, I see the shot totals. I mean, I'm not too upset about it. I mean, yes, 6 of 31 is tough, but when you double the team's shots, that's also pretty nice to see as well. So being able to defend on it for 32 minutes and going 9 deep is another big deal for me. So we're excited. Obviously, job's not done though. We have our goals and that's what we're here for. But great first round victory here. Now we get a couple days to enjoy it.
Questions?
Coach, you guys we hear like so many teams that don't want to face size. And Lincoln obviously has a lot of size. The way you guys play, is it almost better to face a team like that where maybe they rely a little bit more on the inside and
Yeah.
outside because of your style of play?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think it played into our athleticism a lot tonight. I was when you sit and you watch Lincoln, I was having a hard time with those matchups. I was trying to decide which way to go, but the beautiful unicorn of Maya Dunlap is something that we love to see, and I'm able to either put her 1 through 4, and she was able to match up with the big that maybe I didn't think that Monica would do as well on, and so then you can kind of just move her around to what I feel like is the best matchup for us, and I thought that really worked out well for us because Monica is so athletic and so quick that with the size on the offensive end too is tough to guard us as well because we're putting out essentially 4, and you could even count Lydia as a guard sometimes too, the way she plays and the way she's able to handle the ball. So I thought that our matchup bettered for us. Maya plays like she's 6'2". Kendall plays like she's 5'9" with her arms everywhere. So, you can't deny the speed and the agility and the athleticism of all of these, and including Monica. A couple kids off the bench too. I mean, Shylon's a great defender when she comes in as well. I thought she played very good too off the bench for us.
You're one of the returning players that has a lot of experience on this sport. I feel like offensively, you're kind of a common force. Talk about that. Was it easier for you to settle in this time around?
Yeah, for sure. Coming in my freshman year is obviously it's very nerve-wracking being in this big arena, but you just have to shake off the nerves. I mean, you'll have them as soon as you step on the court, but after first quarter, really you adjust and you really just have to listen to your teammates and your coach, and you just have to play with all you got.
You forced them into 20 turnovers in the first half alone. I know you hit on the defense. Was there something you feel like you could attack specifically with them?
Yeah, she's sitting. I mean, it's this. We've talked about this before. She's a very annoying defender. That's the word I like to give to her. She knows how she needs to play defensively, and here in the last few games, that has been her task. Speed them up in the full court. We're putting you on your main ball handler. Being able to turn that into a sideline trap, or even on the ball screens and traps, having all of them able to double is a big part of it too. But yeah, the 20 turnovers in the first half, we saw that at halftime too. And I was like, dang, that was pretty good. But for me, it starts with Kendall's on-ball pressure in the full court set. It makes everyone speed up because she is also endless. It's endless pursuit.
Lydia, you talk about contending with their size. 16 rebounds, split them evenly, 8 and 8 offensive and defensive. And that can be difficult. Again, they were pretty stout and big all around. But 16 rebounds, 16 rebounds.
Yeah, I knew coming in they were going to be really big, so I had to step up my rebounding, and which I obviously did. But I almost like having bigger people to guard because it challenges me and makes me a better person or player.
I mean, a lot of that is Lydia's just constantly moving too. She's a bigger Kendall. You know, it's just constant. They're both motors going 100 miles an hour all the time, and I think that's half of it with Lyd. Not only does she have size, but she has athleticism, and I mean, Lincoln might not have had that underneath either, I don't think. So I think that's what she showcases against a matchup like this too.
So without all of you guys talking at once, explain the lemons thing.
Horrible. They were too
I was sent by a parent this morning. It was West Virginia women, and they all had lemons during the starting lineup. You know, we've had struggles in that first half. And I was like, well, apparently the lemons are to help with anxiety and stress. And I thought, well, everybody, take a lemon. We're the citrus queens of the Southern West Virginia. So let's try this one. So I but WVU's doing something right, so maybe we'll try it too.
Did you hear what they said about that when they were asked?
I didn't. I just knew that they did it, so.
Said it helps them be where their feet are and gets their juices.
Okay, so we just blame it on the juice all the way around. We're gonna just do that.
So you guys have a very familiar opponent coming up. You know, they're a team that they're very familiar with them. They have a lot of experience up here as well. You talked about what you expect to see in that matchup.
Yeah, again, we've been fortunate to see them twice this season and been able to beat them twice. But again, this is Wyoming East we're talking about, and it's a storied history. It's a successful coach who will have his team ready to go. We need to be also at our best. I thought tonight was a good step in that direction. We have a couple days to rest a few people, get some time to enjoy ourselves, but, we're gonna soak it up today, but come tomorrow, we'll be back locked in on Wyoming East. It takes a little bit of work away from me, but nothing stops, getting these girls ready to go, and I think that Ron will have his team ready to roll too, and it'll be just as it has been all season, a very good matchup for both of us, and hopefully we can come out on the other end of it. Girls, anything from y'all?
Any further questions? All right, thank you all very much.
Thank you, guys.
Y'all get to take these.